All right, Sharon. It's great to see you again. We're just going to do a little check-in with you, make sure that your care is going the way that we expect it to. So I know we did kind of little check-in, see how your range of motion's doing. I'm happy with the results. I know we still have some room for improvement, especially with that side to side and our low back. I know that's an issue of complaint for you, but I am seeing some improvement. So before, you were only going about 35 to the side, which is normally about 60. So definitely seeing some improvements there with this one where you're starting to go 40. So that's great to see. I know when you first started coming in, it was difficult for you to get onto the table. I know you kind of remember that pain. And I know it was hard for you at night with sleeping. So I'm glad to see that are you sleeping a little bit better now?
Oh, yes.
Okay, good. I'm glad to hear that. So definitely seeing some of those improvements. More so down the line, I'm sure we'll see some more as well. But from where we're at right now, you're doing really great with your care. So we had you going with a pain care plan of 3 times a week for 3 weeks. Happy to see that you've been keeping all those appointments. So right now you're in that 2nd week, looking at your results. We still want to complete that next week, making sure we see you 3 times a week.
Okay.
After that though, we'll drop it down to 2 to the stabilization phase, which I don't know if you remember, is kind of where we're going to be working more on getting that time and repetition so we can retrain your body as well. Okay. So I have this little pamphlet for you to take home. So this pamphlet kind of describes, as we've been talking about with each of your visits, how it takes some time. So I know it's great to go to the gym, and I know for me, if I do some yoga, I always think if I do it once, I should be super flexible by the next one, which I know you know, it's not always true. So it's definitely going to take some time, put some work in for both of us, and we'll be seeing some of those improvements. Even with the dentist, I don't know if you had braces when you were a kid. I know I did. It'd be great if they could move them all in one day and you'd be done. If you can maybe get your braces off the next day. But even if they could do that and they take those braces off, then your teeth are just going to go back to where they were the first time. So our spine is very similar to that. It has that memory of where those different bones in your body are placed. So when we move it these first few times, we're getting great pain relief as well as getting some function back. But we want to make sure that we're maintaining your spine and making sure that it stays that way for a while. That way it doesn't put you in a position if you turn the wrong way or have a slight injury that we're going all the way back to the beginning where you're not sleeping at night and having a hard time sitting throughout the day. So I'm going to be able to hand this to you and you can take it home with you, kind of read things over. If you have any questions, let me know. Does everything kind of make sense?
Yeah, I think so. Thank you.
Okay. Well, like I said, it's good that you're staying to your care plan, but I know that now that you're starting to feel a little bit better, you might think that it's time for you to be done. Maybe you can drop back to 1 time a week, but I'm going to let you know it's very important to stay with your current care plan. It's kind of like if you're trying to drive without your GPS. I know being new in town, I like to try to do that too and end up in the wrong area of town. So it's important for you to stick with our care plan because we know what's best for you. All right, well, let's get you adjusted.
Okay.